what a fantastic fucking image, isn't it? I really love the way that Lua once described this image as the Hitler looking like a creepy animatronic puppet. Because it's kind of true. I don't know where the fuck that, like, image is from. Like, where, where the Hitler part comes from. But it really does look very odd. Like, he looks, yeah, like a weird, creepy puppet thing. Very cool image. I'm glad people started, like, I guess people already knew about that image, but I'm glad this image started getting, like, good use since Mugenics, because it's a very good image. I remember, like, seeing it, like, even before Mugenics was out, but, like, now people use it and, like, replace Hitler with, like, the gross pink cat and stuff like that. It's pretty good. Big fan of that. It was really quite shocking to me. There were, like, there were 5 concurrent viewers, like, from the fucking beginning of the stream or something. Is this, like, the most anticipated streams of all time? And this Nigh? Can't really fathom that. This game, it's not that popular, really. It's, like, one of the more obscure-ish Edmund games. But, yeah, I'm gonna play the Endless Nigh. Because I just, like, I don't know, I, like, spent too long thinking about it recently. And it made me actually want to play it. And I've been meaning on, like, streaming it for some time. What the fuck? Oh my god. The fucking Steam or, like, the desktop icon for Beat Heart Beat. It just looks like a weird strawberry. And I was like, what fucking virus just got into my computer? But no, it's just Beat Heart. That's weird. It does look like a bee. Like a, reddish. I don't think radishes and beets are the same. Radishes are white. Anyway, what's up, Sadie? Welcome. The way I pronounce Tain is Tain. Like Jontron saying 10. 10. Anyway, here it is. This art looks really nasty. The logo of this game also looks weird. Like, what is being, like, conveyed there? Like, it just looks like cum. Like, that's just cum. The logo is just dripping cum. And, like, also around the ash, like, there, around the bones, that's also cum. So, like, what's up with all that? What's like, that supposed to, convey? It's not that bad. It's just like, who made this art? This is such, like, I feel like this is a very iconic, like, cover art for this game, but it looks weird. Ash looks weird. His teeth are, like, I don't know, he looks lumpy. And, I have no idea who did it. It's not Edmund. Which I never really thought about. I was thinking about so much shit about this game that I never thought about before. Like, the fact that this game has fucking chiptune music. Like, that Ridiculon made. I didn't know Ridiculon could even do chiptune. But then I was like, wait a second. Yeah, they must have done that in Endless Nigh. It's very odd. But yeah, let's get into it. I think I can play this controller. Probably, maybe. We'll see. I need to... Oh yeah, right. I have a... Wait, did I start? No, I was here. Ew, it's a little fucking fetoid in a jar. I need to raise the fucking game first. For the fucking intro cutscene. The audio in this game, the audio mixing, the audio balancing is atrocious in this game. So to listen to Rich Evans speak, I'm gonna have to, like, make the game, like, 12 volumes. So for a little bit, it'll be, like, probably pretty loud. So, like, 11. How's 11? Alright, let's see. I love the little sound.
Okay, we're going to load up one of my favorite games here. Here we have The End is Nigh. It's a classic, old-school platforming game, and, it's one of my favorites. One of my favorite games. You got your classic controls, you got your jumping.
Oh my
you got
god.
Your left and right, and, like always in these games, avoid the spikes.
Avoid the spikes. Very cool, Rich Evans. Very nice. Very cool. Put it back to 4, however. It's just every time that, like, Rich Evans, like, speaks in this game, you have to, like, raise it a lot. In fact, this is weird. I can't leave this on loud because, like, if I die here, it makes a really fucking loud sound. But to listen to that cut, we'll see. There's, like, a fucking epic, like, scream at the start of this game. Oh god. Oh good.
Oh shit.
God, Jesus
no,
Christ.
No! No! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh god, no, this can't be broke. Here, let me get the cartridge out. Okay.
So stupid.
Oh no, it's still not working. Oh fuck! Fuck! What am I gonna do? Fuck!
Good. Wow. What an intro. What an iconic. Oh. Does he talk?
Dear anybody reading this, I'm probably dead. That wouldn't be surprising. Everybody else is. There was some kind of apocalypse, and all that was left was me. Well, most of me. All in all, hasn't been so bad. Till yesterday. My favorite game cartridge finally broke. I think I'm gonna go out and make a friend. I'll have to go out there. Outside. It's a dangerous, twisted place full of death, decay, and death mostly. You know what? Imagine all the fun we'll have, me and my friend, Collecting tumors, spitting teeth for distance. Hey, if I do it right, repopulate the world. Won't be easy, but I have nothing left to lose, except my other eye. Oh well, fuck it.
Very cool. Very cool. Very nice. Oh man, what a silly little preamble this game has. They really did invert his like missing eye in fucking Mutagenesis. I can't believe that. Mutagenesis. What's up, Lua? Welcome to the stream. If this game is funny, I mean, it's a little funny. That intro cutscene is like pretty charming. It would be great if it wasn't in like such a fucking like again bad like audio quality. It's just you can barely fucking hear him. Why didn't they try to like mix him a bit? Like it makes the very start. It's like oh yeah, the very start is like Ash is like doing a little let's play. So like it kind of reads like the game is supposed to, like it kind of reads like he's supposed to sound like a bad, like a shitty gamer mic. But then the rest of the cutscene is also just like really badly mixed. So it doesn't really read like an intentional joke. It just reads like a mistake. Like it just reads like they did it badly. But yeah, this game is pretty charming. It's not like all like doom and gloom. It's sort of, mostly doom and gloom, but it has sort of I don't know, I think this game, the fucking, like, what's it called? The way that Ash treats his little adventure very casually in this game, I find kind of cute. Like, this is just like a fun day for him. Like, again, like he says, the activities with his friend that are very sort of, like gross, like collecting tumors. He treats all of this very casually, and I like that. It's sort of like, video gamey, which is something I say a lot as a, like, positive. Oh, it's you. Must be nice being alive and all that. When I died, the tumor wiggled out. It has been floating up there for years, watching me. Please don't take it. It's all I have left. Cool. But like I always say like the video game. These are just fucking tutorials, isn't it? Yeah. It's cool. Like fucking like Zelda. Like you should like press the A button. What is that? Please don't die. The video gamey nature of this game. You're just like jumping around little like buildings and shit in the end of the world. But I like the sort of reading that this is all like a very casual fucking Tuesday for Ash. Actually, I had never really caught the subtext at the start that he never left his apartment like before this. What is that trying to teach me? Oh, it's just a ledge jump. I guess like before the start of this game, like he had never like left his little house, which now he's like doing it and like fucking adventuring around the Super Meat Boy world. But it's kind of like that's one thing about this game that I find fun is how the sort of like horrific adventure is really nothing for Ash because he has nothing to lose. When I used to hang off a wall, I'll pull out from it and then I'll do a jump and go super far. But when I didn't pull outwards, I'd mostly just go up higher. I call it the pull-out method. Made that one up years ago. I imagine it would get more of a laugh. Please leave me alone. Stupid. About this game being funny, that intro is like charming, but the actual writing in this game, written text dialogue, which is something that used to be like, it used to feel kind of rare for like an Edmund game. Like this is sort of the first one I can think of that has like this amount of like written like characters talking to you through text. You know, Mugenics now has a lot more, but Meat Boy doesn't have it. Isaac doesn't have it. I guess what's it called? Time Fuck had it, but the dialogue in this game is bad. It's not very good. It's not very I don't know. It's stupid. It's very like sort of gamer and like self-aware in a very Reddit way. It's really not my favorite thing about this game, the writing. But sometimes there's some like kind of like cute jokes they get in there. It's a little cute. I just like it, it's just these like little tutorial ones. There is literally one that's like, you know, if I close my eyes, sometimes I could level select. But what could that mean? Like, it's, you know, it's like fucking like Zelda, like, oh, use the A button to like do this and that. But I don't know what that is because I'm just a kid. Or is that, no, that is Zelda. Or what game is that? That's Sonic Adventure, I think. It's like a kid says like, you know, you can do the light speed dash, blah, 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 blah. I don't know what that is. I'm just a kid. I don't know. It could be. I don't quite remember. Check this out. See how good I am at this game? It actually controls very well. Oh, wait, what? Huh. The reason that I'm sort of like doing this little start like so naturally is because I played up to like screen like 15 when I was testing the audio in this game. So I played, you know, these bits of level here as I was testing it out. Also, I intended on asking, how's the audio? I think my compressor was way too high for like the last few streams I've been doing, so like I just sounded really low. But now, look at that, I'm actually going up to the red. I'm like very mighty sounding. I also, anytime that I'm like testing my audio, like before a stream, I don't speak outwards. I'm just kind of like, oh man, like I'm speaking, like muttering. And when I'm actually like on stream, I scream very loud. In fact, that can even mean I can like probably raise this game by 1. Make it from 4 to 5. And that'll be good. Yeah, we like that. What's up, Cactus? Welcome to the stream. If this game was about horses, it'll be the endless Nigh. Very nice. Oh shit, it's so above, isn't it? Yeah, it is. So it does play literally for rooms that are above, and so below probably plays for rooms that are below. That's kind of funny. Wow. What do the flies represent again? It's like, that's how many tumors I got, but also, if there's a fly, like, wait, huh? No, these flies, they just stay here forever. I thought that it meant, like, that it correlated to your amount of, things, like, it correlated to your amount of, tumors that you have on you. But actually, yeah, look at that, they're following me right now, like, still. That's weird, There's some kind of rule of the flies and the tumors that I forget now, but it's something. I'm certain it's something. Check this out. It's a secret. Nobody knows this. Not a soul. Yep. The flies disappear when you die. Oh, so like if... Wait. So does that mean that if you beat the entire game without dying, you just have like a fucking squad of flies on you? And it's like... I don't know, like a neat reward for like a deathless thing. They have a deathless achievement for this, right? They were like, if a player can beat this game deathless, we're adding in an achievement for like doing the game deathless, and then someone like eventually beat the game deathless, and they put that in, and it's like a Steam achievement that nobody fucking has, because like, you know, playing this entire game without dying is like insufferable. That's an awful like thing to do. Pretty cool. This game is very CBT, and I will not be interfacing with like anything in this game, like the cartridges, not doing that, glitch cartridges, not doing that, the fucking future, Nevermore, not doing any of that. I'm just playing. I've heard that the main, you know, I never actually like played this game myself, like in full, just seen it. The main stuff in this game is pretty like balanced and okay. It's a bunch of like the extra shit in this that's like so retro, NES hard, like Kaizo, ultra hard bullshit and that I'm not going to touch. That like no. There's like a funny like video recently that like that's like the best. What is it like the best game ever that nobody should play, and it's like this game, which they're implying like nobody should like suffer through this game, even though it's like cool. And yeah, that's kind of what. That's kind of apt. This game, it does control pretty like good. Actually, yeah, it controls like significantly better than Meat Boy, but the design in this game is a lot more. I don't know. I guess Meat Boy also gets pretty shitty, but this game feels like it's from like at the get-go a little more cruel than Meat Boy. What the fuck is this? And there's a lot of waiting in this game. There's a lot of like hard rooms in this that are just like wait for the little pattern to like align and then win, which is not good. That's not great. That's not a great way to do that. Meat Boy also had that a lot. And this game has no boss fights, which is beautiful. It doesn't have the fucking forced soul of Meat Boy boss fights, which are just the worst thing ever made. And yeah, it's really just like Meat Boy if it was like a little bit smarter, but also if it was like even more CBT. What is thought that if you held up. Wait. Huh. I am pressing to the side. Okay, now that's right. Then what is this? I don't think. Oh, I don't know. And then that's fine. All right. What? What? Wow. That's so small. That's so fucking tiny. I couldn't see that. I literally couldn't see those spikes. That was like, wow. That was actually like a little bit of what's it called? Like visual, not clarity. That's crazy. It's like the one. That's like I can see that happening more. This game's silhouetted art style is very cool. It looks very good, especially compared to Meat Boy. This is fucking leagues beyond, like, ahead of that. But because everything is very like dim and like I don't know, blocky, it's kind of hard to see some hazards. I can like imagine, because those spikes there, I could not see that whatsoever. I thought it was just a freebie. I played Simon's Wild Ride, so you don't have to. Also, the reason that I'm streaming this so early, it's like a few, like 2 hours earlier than my usual streaming time. That's because I wanted to play Gravity Circuit today, but then I was like, it's the start of Pride Month. And I was like, I want to play this game because I really like the sort of seldom acknowledged like subtext that Ash is gay. He's not really gay though. He's just kind of like, he just really wants a friend. Like at the start of the game, he says like, and if we do it right, we'll repopulate the Earth. It's sort of like a Wilson. What is it? What is the shipwreck guy? Like the Wilson little fucking ball. He fucks the ball or something. But I thought that it was fitting for this game to be the game. So the thing is that I want to play. What the fuck? The thing is that I want to play both. Like that's why I'm playing this one early, and then I play the other one later today. Because I finally got that game like working. What is? Oh, I finally got that game working. I've like wanted to play it before, but it like literally just didn't work. Like it what's it called? Good. It like every other time I've tried playing it on this computer, it just like didn't run well. Like it just, oh shit, there's a thing there. It like lagged out and like was just shitty. Oh, but like now it seems to like indeed work. So I want to stream it. It's really happening. The ascension is real. Ne? What does that say? Ne? Was that supposed to be like we paid, but Edmund is like a fucking idiot and like put an N instead of an E down or a W? God damn it! We paid, huh? No, me. Oh, is that supposed to be an M? Like me paid? like this thing is a fucking caveman, me paid my penance, I've been forgiven. I can see my future. I see a white light. I see a foot. Something about a fingernail. I'm feeling feelings again. This is finally over. Goodbye, cruel world. Okay. I don't really exactly know what like the ascenders and the descenders in this game are like trying to like say, but it's pretty cool. In fact, I really don't get how this game like relates to the people said that like the like what's it called? The throwaway true line, what is it? Oh my god. The reason for this game is that like Edmund was having his little midlife crisis over like his baby that he was having at the time. He birthed the baby, it's crazy. But I don't really see that in this game. I guess this game is just about like the end of his like little video game developing career, like overall. Like it's just, you know, the end that the End is Nigh is referring to is just like there being no more like Edmund games, because he was like, oh, I'm gonna have to like take care of this stupid little baby, so I can't be like making games anymore. And then he was like, you know what, I'll make both, whatever. I can barely remember what like Puku described because it just made me so fucking furious the way, not like what he said specifically, but just like the sort of visual that he like put in my head of like Edmund like having a child and then being like regretting, being like, oh, everything is different now, and shitting his pants over it and like making this game as like a vent post. Very stupid, very dumb. Oh shit, cool. Can I go further up? Why is that like that? Why is it up? What is that? I assume that's nothing. I hope. Play both? Bisexual. That's crazy. They have the evil versions of these early tracks in the soundtrack? They don't. They don't have anguish, gloom, blight, and... Is that the only one? Are those the only three, actually? It feels like there's... I always feel like there's more Dark Worlds in this game. But it might just be... Wait, what? It might really just be these first three levels. Is that... What the fuck? That falls. Oh. What the fuck? Oh, shit. That's really weird. Oh. Just that? There's a lot of secrets in this game, isn't there? That looks like something I should be able to get to, no? That, like, little entrance up there. And there's, like, a key thing here. Ah, we'll see. Or maybe we won't see. Maybe I'll off-stream, like, grind for... Oh, wait. What the fuck? Maybe I'll, like, grind for, tumors and, like... Wait, what the fuck? Maybe I'll grind for tumors off-stream and, like, you know, to really secure my chances of, the later half of the game not sucking ass. But, the fuck was I saying? Oh, yeah, I always think that there's more, like, Dark Worlds in this than there actually... Oh, yeah, look at that. Than there actually are, like, the, Anguish, Gloom, and Blight. I think those are the only three. It's just the first three areas in the game, they get remixed with, like, eviler versions. I always think that there's more of them. Like, that there is a evil version for, like... Yeah, no, it really is just those first three. The way that this game is... Oh, right. The way that this game is formatted, it'll make some sense later. Fuck. Honestly, I was like skeptical of this game being like any fun because it lacks the... Oh shit. What? Because it lacks the Meat Boy, like, you know, wall jumping. The ledge jumping in this is a lot more limited. Like, it's a lot, you know, it's just, you can do it in more sort of circumstantial, like, cases. But it's actually pretty fun, like, flinging really far from a ledge. And they use it in a pretty fun way so far. I just thought that, like, I don't know, it felt like a sort of lesser mechanic to me than, like, the wall jump. The wall jumping is fun in Meat Boy. It's just that, like, the controls in that game are overall really terrible. But this controls better. What the fuck? This controls better, and the ledge is, like, it's pretty cool. the final tour, whatever the fuck, acceptance. Oh yeah. Did I see Gravity Circuit is free to own today? Where? On Steam? Really? Like, just on... It's on my wish list. They didn't tell me of these things. Is that true? Or is that like a fucking Epic Games thing? Because I'm not going to install Epic Games just for Gravity Circuit. That's not gonna happen. Where is that little thing? Oh yeah, look at that. 100% off. And sequel announced. What the fuck? Oh my god! Huh. That's really crazy. I feel like games usually don't just do that. That's... huh. Well, I guess to anyone watching this on the 1st of June, Gravity Circuit is free, I guess. That's... huh. What was I gonna say? That's crazy that I just, like, by complete coincidence, like, think about that game. Because I was just thinking of, like, indie games that, like, or just games that I've thought to play and, like, they were on my wish list for a while and that I never touched. And the Gravity Circuit was, like, you know, one of those. So I was just, like, thinking about that game, like by pure coincidence. And, like, look at that. They announced the sequel and fucking made the game free. That's crazy. Yeah, that's, different, for sure. Ow. You love that game? The reason that I want to play it is because, I don't like Mega Man games whatsoever, and I don't like Mega Man X. I think the way that it controlled was, like, bad, and Gravity Circuit doesn't control bad, but it controls like Mega Man X. The reason that I, like, was really interested in it, though, is because it has, like, treasure game grabbing in it. Like, it has, it's like fucking Mischief Makers. Like, you grab enemies and then throw enemies. Oh my god. You can grab enemies and throw enemies, and it's good. It's like, it's fun. So I wanted to play it in full. I can only imagine it's like not that long either. Like, it has, you know, like 8 little robot masters or whatever. I can imagine it's like... why am I still trying to do this? I'm really quite perplexed. Lua just like messaged me on Steam. Could that be heard? That's weird. I feel like people have tried to message me on Steam, like on stream before, to like piss me off, but it like didn't work. But this time it worked. Weird. Yeah, it's like a fucking Mischief Makers game, and you know, ever since I've played Mischief Makers and that game has sucked, I've wanted like a game that is like that, but that is actually fun. And you know, Double Shake is like one that's kind of like that, but it's not out yet. So that's why I have like hopes for Gravity Circuit. This is like stupid, isn't it? What even is this? It's nothing. Huh? Is this like a flag for something? Why? Huh? Is this new? Is that... I've been doing all that for nothing. Hmm? Stupid. I don't know what that is. I have no clue. I just wanted that, and in the end it like gave me nothing. That's crazy. That was just a pure, complete waste of time. Insane. I think I need to take off my like long sleeve shirt. Perhaps open my window even. Perhaps. Actually, let me do that while the fucking like building crumbles. Just now the sun like went up actually. Like, it's, you know, it's pleasant, but I hate inconsistent weather, so that I'm like, you know, wearing like 5 jackets and like, you know, prepared for the cold, and then all of a sudden, oh, it's like, it's warm now. Oh, it's like all of a sudden it's warm, and then, you know, and then it gets cold again like 3 hours later, and it's like, oh, it's cold again. Did I unmute? I didn't mute. You know, then it's like cold again, and then I gotta fucking put all the jackets back on, and then the cycle just fucking resets and continues forever and ever and ever, and I hate it. There's so many little platforms in this game that just like fall or move at random, and I have no idea like why and what. Have you noticed how this chat has been like fast? Like lately I can't like keep up with this. Let's see. Happy Pride Month, little gay. Very cool, very nice. Do you like the description I made? I made a pretty cool one, I think. Pretty like cool. Yeah, pretty cool description I did. Okay, I'm caught up. The only Mega Man games you played is 1 and 10. I played, oh yeah, 2 and X. And X is like, oh good. And X is like the, bones of a fun game in it. Like it's sort of, like the dashing and like the controls, they like almost feel good, but then they also feel not good at the same time. I don't know, something about it like being sort of, it's not slippery. It's a weird feeling I can only describe as like old game. It just feels like an old video game. Like stuff on, you know, SNES and NES. They just have a sort of like a stank to them. Like they just feel imprecise and bad to play. Oh, it's just gone. Like they just feel imprecise and weird in some sort of like nebulous way. And that's what Mega Man X had to it. It was just kind of, I don't know, imprecise and weird. Even though, like, by all accounts, it should be precise and good. What is up with that, huh? I guess I can, like... Wait, huh? Oh, is there, like, a... No, there isn't, like, a taller building here. Is that even... No, it's just that. Simple as that. Description is actually pretty sick. Thank you. Worked hard on it. Oh, cool. Oh, cool. Penis? Sorry. Does this have, what, like 30 screens? Is it like 30 screens per, good. Per, like, thing in this game? Per, like, world in this game? So, like, I think it's like 30. Just about. I don't think it's like 20. It's probably 30. And then you get, like, you know, the next one. Which I thought, I forgot, the Arid Flats is the second world in this game. You get the best music in World 2, that's great. For the longest time, you know, before Mugenics came out, this was my favorite Ridiculon soundtrack, and Arid Flats was my favorite Ridiculon song of them all. But, you know, it's since been usurped by Mugenics, but I don't really have, like, a singular favorite in Mugenics, actually. Like, it's like a overall, like, you know, really good package of like songs, but I don't know which one is like my singular favorite, if there is one even. Enjoy Mega Man X when you played it? You think it's a wee bit cockcake? Yeah, it could also just be, you know, like the way that the game is designed rather than the controls. Again, it's the what's it called? Like, it could be just, you know, like the way enemies like hit you and like knock you back and shit, and like the iframes, or like, I don't know. It's just, again, old game. It just feels like an old video game. Oh. What is this? You know what this is, Lily. Welcome to the stream. Can I have that one? Oh. Zizzo thinks this game is a lesser Meat Boy, huh? That's an interesting thing. I feel like usually either you don't hear anyone like even talk about this game, or people that people that do know about it like it. I never before seen someone diss it in such a way. Being lesser than Meat Boy is like a really difficult feat. I don't think that this game is like worse than Meat Boy, but that's just because Meat Boy is a really shit game. Like I don't think that it's like that this one is like a masterpiece. It's just that Meat Boy is really fucking annoying and boring. Like, I'm not talking about the first, like, it's the, like, first few worlds in Meat Boy. I'm not talking, like, you know, the jungle, what, the forest. I'm not talking the forest, the hospital, and the factory. I'm talking hell, the end, and Phytoid's castle. That's really bad. I really hate that game towards, like, the later half of it. It's really just, like, barely fun. And I guess I never, you know, played this game myself, but, I don't know. I don't see it as like much. Like, I don't see how there's like much ground to like fuck up Meat Boy, because like Meat Boy is already not really that good. But who knows? I could like end up despising this game. You know, by the time that I'm done with it, especially if I'm going for the tumors, which I am doing right now as we speak. It's really, I was just about to like go insane there, like sort of realizing how long it had been that I was trying to pick that up. How did I even do that? It's so inconsistent. It's just so... Okay, it's consistent. It's alright. Cunt? Penis? Dickhead? I think I get it. Again, I do somewhat like understand the zen of like a shitty rage game where you just do the same screen like over and over and over again. I don't particularly like it, but I can sort of understand it. Like 5%. That was almost kind of cool. Check this out. Touch it, go down, fail horribly. But that is what you're supposed to do, I think. Yeah, you like touch it and then go. Cunt? Fur. Penis? The music in this game is, you know, of course, also really good. At the time, you know, this was the before times. This was, you know, back when like Ridiculon's like output was just like Isaac Rebirth and, you know, this was, you know, sort of seen as the good Ridiculon soundtrack, while Isaac was the bad Ridiculon soundtrack. And, you know, it was sort of a thing that like even I sort of like maybe believed that the reason this game's soundtrack is so good is because Ridiculon didn't have to like compose any music. You know, they just arranged a bunch of like classical songs and like made them badass and cool. While, you know, in Isaac they like had to make original songs and they were all in this very generic sort of epic style. But, you know, since they have like done an actual fully original soundtrack that is very good on its own merit, you know, Mugenics is like a multi-genre crazy little, wow, like a multi-genre like awesome fucking like experimental album. It's not experimental, it's just silly. But I'll always have a fondness for this. In fact, ever since getting this on the Winamp, I've been just like occasionally listening to the soundtrack like on and off while like drawing and like doing things. Like I'll literally turn off like my background noise just to listen to some like songs of this. It's quite good. That's why I decided to play this, because I was like thinking of the music and like thinking of the game. And now I'm playing the game and I hate it. Fuck, I hate it. Let's it's all good fun, but let's just get the little tumor and leave. I guess I don't need to get it, because like if I, you know, really care, I could just go back and you know, get the tumors I'm missing. Like get the tumors I'm missing off stream, so that I have, you know, a lot of tumors for the end of the game. I could do that. I don't know if I will do that, but I could do that. If I'm like really bored, I can just like look up and Nigh all tumor guide how win, help me, and then I win. Maybe like, no, is there? I guess there's like I'm sort of thinking this like backdrop on the, what is this? The start is called the end, right? It's kind of fun, you know. It's like on the corner of the screen. The first world is called the end because it's the end of the world. I always think of this like starting area as like a lot more blue, but it's actually just pure gray. Like look at that, the background is like just gray clouds and gray rock. The overflow is the like bluish, like mildly bluish area in the game. I wonder why. I wonder why I think of this area as blue. It's not like blue in Mugenics or anything. It's just like, I guess, you know, it's a gloomy game, so you'd think it'll be very blue, like Hollow Knight or something. Why am I literally just like in the process of trying to get this tumor. I've already forgotten like what I was doing. Did you see that? Did you see how on the last few attempts on that I was just literally not doing the right thing? I was just like literally my brain stopped thinking about what I was doing and like I was just pressing buttons. I was sort of like mindlessly just like going. And I'm gonna ignore that tumor now and progress. Okay? Fuck that tumor. Who cares about it? Oh good. Fuck. Why didn't they remix something else? Like Toby Fox OST. Oh yeah? Isn't this a stock song? Or is this the every YouTuber uses this song in the background? What, the song that's playing right now? In the game? This is... What is this? The 5th Beethoven Symphony? I don't know, this is a classical song. Again, all the music in this game is arrangements of classical songs. Which, again, really, it fits very well, it fits very well this game sort of, you know, like sort of, dismal, like, all the world, or, like, the sort of end of the world setting. It feels very right to have all these, like, classical songs. It's like the fucking world is, like, reverted back to, you know, like, nothing times. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know, it's also just very... You know the word that I'm gonna say, gothic. It just feels very gothic. And, wait, can I just hang on that? Is that something I can do? Huh. Wait. Like that? No. Okay, whatever, I'll keep doing the fucking way I was doing before. Stupid. I want that tumor, I want that. You don't know how much I want that. But I also want to live. Can I do it? Can I do it? Can you just let me go? Like, please? The edge's hitbox is not very lenient whatsoever. But yeah, all the music in this game is all like... I think only The End is Nigh, you know, the song in this game, The End is Nigh, is an original composition. But that's really the only one. The rest is all, you know, various classical tracks. Oh, fuck. Which, again, you know, people would, like, say this is, like, cheating. This is the best ridiculous soundtrack because they didn't really have to, like, do much. But I think there's merit. They made these, like, you know, they made the arrangements and they sound good. Like, the original fucking New World Symphony or whatever, it's alright. It's no the Arid Flats, I'm gonna say that much. Like, you know, the fucking, like, 1800s depiction of it. Got nothing on this, like, cool, like, rock version in this game. I don't know. Usually, I don't really even like remixes, but like, I don't know. I feel like with classical music, it's not even like, it's not even real. It's not. Oh wow. It's not even real. It's not even like a thing that we have anymore. So I think it's I think it's a fair ground to like claim as yours. I don't know. I have no idea, man. This is like an oh shit, it's silver, it's 20. I think every area is actually 20 screens. Maybe. Yeah, look at that. Here it is. Those are not tumors, right? No, they're not. I love this song, I love this song, I love this song, I love this song. How it fucking rocks. I also like Ash's jiggly physics. Look at that, look at him go. It's very cute. Oh yeah, there's also a fast fall in this game. They probably like intend you on using that later, the fast falling. There's also very interesting. I was noticing that in Mugenics they inverted the eye that Ash is missing, which like that's I know like such a minor detail, but it like kind of bothers me because like Mugenics. Oh, that one is a tumor, because you know Mugenics is already such a lazy fucking game. This game actually has like fucking Mickey Mouse physics on the Ash, like on the missing Ash eye. Like you see, even if I face like, you know, like his sprite faces the other direction, but his eye shifts so that like it's always the right one that's missing. Like apparently Tyler Glial was bragging about this game, like bragging about this feature in this game of the eye, like always being on, you know, the correct side. And then in Mugenics, they just don't fucking care. Or it's not just that, like, it's not that, you know, it's inconsistent which eye is missing. It's just they literally inverted it for no reason. And I don't know, that bothers me. I love that little bone sound. It's funny. They have some good little talk sounds in this game, like these bones and the Steven one. I think like there's a Steven at the end of this world. It's pretty good. Oh hey. Them's the remains of our ancestors down there. Their guts all connect underground. Why did I say it like that? All night I can hear them whispering. Help us, we're burning in hell. Or something like that. It's hard to hear them over my own screens. Anyway, it's like some kind of tunnel system. So when you find a new one, just remove the scab, hop in, and boom, you're home. Yeah, it's fast travel. Yeah. Oh my god. That's funny. It's like you're traveling with the mother, but if you meet, you know, the hostile parts of the mother later on, they kill you. It's kind of interesting. Oh. The fuck? Oh shit, it's so below. Cool. Wait, is that... Did I do that right? Am I stuck here? I'm stuck here, am I not? Yeah. Wait, no. The fuck? Confusing. Is that literally the first Descender secret? Huh. These are the slags, right? These little fucking blob enemies. Or maybe they're not, because they're not like the ones that charge. The fucking depictions of these like awesome little enemies in Mugenics are fucking vile. Like Mugenics has already such a dog shit visual style to begin with, but specifically like all the stuff they translated from this game to that game is fucking terrible. Like they just look like, again, like actual, like a toddler's like drawings. Like it's so bad. They're not even close to like being similar. Like these slags, you know, they're just kind of like weird little blobby things. And then like in Mugenics, it looks like a fucking like just generic demons or like a fucking tiger or something. It's so gross. I can pull up like the comparison, you know, of what like both of them look like. Just like look up the wiki. It's really, really disgusting. It really, really sucks. I can't, like, I was thinking about this. I can't imagine, like, working with Edmund. Like, you know what I mean? Like, how he works with his, like, fans right now. Like, you know, his little fucking team that he, like, works with is, you know, him and his little lackey, which is, you know, currently Tyler. And then, like, a bunch of, like, people that, you know, were, like, his fans, like, do extra, like, art and shit. Like, they did in Mugenics. Do those people not realize that his art is really bad now? Like, I can't imagine, like, being just sort of, like, fake and being like, oh yeah, Edmund, these drawings are great. These little enemy designs, they're great. They're awesome. They're so much so. Because they don't. The visual style in Mugenics is fucking awful. Like, again, a lot, like, they just look like it. Oh, there's a Steven. They just look like fucking toddler drawings. I can't imagine, like, lying to Edmund's face and saying that they don't look really, 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 really bad. Like, does just nobody notice that it's shit now? Like, does just no one care or, like, seem to, like, notice? Because it's, like, baffling to me that that happens. that doesn't happen, actually. Listen to the sound. It's awesome. Now you can hear it, actually. Or maybe it didn't do it? Would you like to see your fate? This ride requires 50... lifetimes of suffering to enter. Please return when your tumor has grown. I can't read that. It's too small and like alias and crispy. We'll be waiting. Yeah, that's Steven, even though it's like a big fucking blobby thing. I always thought that was confusing how you know, Steven is in this game, but it's not really the little Steven that we're used to. It's these. Let me hear. Oh, it's not. This one goes, oh. Where the fuck is the one that goes like, like the one that makes the weird little, like, sound? Weird, I thought that was Steven. Oh no, that's Steven, the actual Steven. Like, that sound must be from the NPC that you, like, find in one of the areas that's just, you know, Steven from Timefuck. That's weird. Oh, you can't teabag. There's, like, a delay to the, like, ducking animation. Oh. Shh. There are others close by. Crazies who believe in what they call the Ascension. They hide just out of view. Some are above, some below. Don't try and find them. Definitely never speak to them. Stick to the linear path, kid. Exploration can only lead to disappointment. I explored myself once, and now I'm dead. Think about it. Okay, very cool. What was I gonna say? Eugenics looks like shit. Steven. Maybe that sound is like from Ouroboros. Because, you know, this game is like made... Oh, this game is like made from the, you know, like bones of Ouroboros or whatever. Or it was just made as a replacement to it. I don't fucking know. But, you know, Steven has never made a sound like that in Timefuck. So you'd think it like comes from somewhere. And, it was probably, you know, in that game that Steven's, like, modern voice, and also modern, like, sort of, not aesthetic, but, you know, his modern, like, deal started. Because, Steven Murgenix is very different from Steven in Timefuck. He's, you know, the modern, like, depiction of him is probably more in tune with, Ouroboros. Which I, you know, Ouroboros, I sort of, you know, take it for granted that, like, everyone here knows what that is, but it's just like it's like a prototype Edmund game that they were working on before this one that made all the playtesters sick, so they were just like, let's not do it. Instead of, like, trying to, like, you know, like, refine the idea of Ouroboros, they were just like, fuck it, get rid of it. And so they did, they got rid of it and made this one instead, which is, unfortunate, because Ouroboros looked cool, but I mean, I guess, you know, I guess this one's fine, too. This song loops really bad, you know that? The music in this game is really good, but they're, like, really, like... They loop badly, or they have, like, crackles in them. Like, Wall of Sorrow in this game, it's, like, one of my favorite songs in it. But the actual in-game version of it has, like, crackles on it. Like, the audio just, like... is broken for, like, little bits of it. And, like, that's just literally the fault of, like, how they put it in the game. And then, you know, of course, they have the, like, the clean, like, album soundtrack version of Wall of Sorrow. But that song... but that version is, like, shittier than the in-game, because that's what Ridiculon does. They make, like, a great song, and then they, like, enshitify it greatly, and, you know, make that the album version. It happens in, like... every fucking, like, time that they make a little soundtrack. It always has, you know, the normal in-game version and then the, like, shitty album versions. It's very strange. I don't know why they do that, honestly. And they even, like, when Murgenix was, like, getting, like, those, people are like, so why do you guys, like, make different versions of your, like, songs like that? And they're like, because we're Ridiculon and we like to mess with people or something. Which, like, why? Why do you actively ruin your good music for, like, the album release? What's the point? They remove instruments and just, like, make it sound like ass and, like, put it on there. Like, why do you do this? And it's, like, it's not, like, unlistenable. It's kind of subtle the ways that they make them, like, worse. It's weird. I don't quite get it. Oh, there's a little hangy thing on there, isn't there? I just now noticed that. That's cool. I was wondering, like, why is this, like, the hardest fucking room in the game for no reason? And would you look at that? Ridiculon shakes his big butt. The Ridiculon, Mr. Ridiculon himself. Yet this is just, again, the writing in this game is not good. It's just a tripe reference. One of us. One of us. Google Google. It's a fucking movie reference. It's... I don't know what movie it is. I know that South Park references it in some shitty, like, later season episode. But yeah, it's just like an awesome fucking, like, I don't know. Pulp Fiction reference. Yeah, that's right. They say that in Pulp Fiction. It's true. I was trying to think of some, like, generically sort of mainstream movie. That was what, like, came to mind. Hey, kid. You ever want to grab corners while running? It's easy. All you gotta do is be ducking while you're running. Your body will just snag on the corner. Every time. It's a classic tactic I used to use. To escape from my urges. Okay. Don't worry, we're nice now. Cool. It sucks! Yeah, all of it sucks. That's what I'm saying. The dialogue in this game is shit. That's sort of what I was getting at. What the fuck is this? Huh. What a fascinating... Oh, right. Good. You see how this room is like one big, like, game of waiting? That's what this game does. Like, that's this game's thing. It makes you wait. Like, that's sort of the name of the game here. Not all of it is like this, but a lot of the challenges in this game are just wait for the thing to move in a really boring and annoying fashion, which is not ideal, not great. You don't love to see it. That's boring. Don't do that. You know, this game is also like it's, you know, technically like a long, like, every world in this game kind of plays out like one, you know, big, like, level or whatever. But they have all these little screens, which are, you know, it's like Meat Boy is separated, you know, into levels, and you just have like a world, like, level select or whatever. This game, it's sort of like, it's pretending to be like an adventure game, because you go, you know, from like one area to the other sort of like linearly. It's sort of like, it ends up the same, but the difference is that you do have to, like, redo the entire world in this game if you want to get to, like, one specific screen. Like, if I missed that little tumor there and I wanted to get it later, I would have to do all the, like, other 9 screens in arid flats up to here to get that tumor, which is kind of annoying, actually. I think that, like, even though this game is, like, I probably will like this more than Meat Boy by the end of it. I don't know. Maybe just on the basis that this game looks good and Meat Boy doesn't, and this game's like just like fancies like better to me. Even though, you know, all that, I still think the level like basis in Meat Boy is like sort of the way to go, because it's like, you know, in a hard game you want to be able to like retry things very quick and like just do anything, like do any... I guess this game doesn't have A ranks, huh? Like little ranks for each level. It's kind of interesting. In Meat Boy, you know, there is like, you beat the levels like quick and you get like A ranks and whatnot. None of that in this game. Oh, look at that. None of that in this game, but oh, good. I don't know. It just feels more expedient. They are different, like ever so slightly different kinds of precision platformers, but I think the format of Meat Boy is like just a little bit more better on paper, I guess. What the fuck killed me? Huh? What a strange room. It's not particularly like... Yeah, it's not really very hard, is it? Okay. Cunt? Oh, okay. Cool. It sucks! What, this game? You're right, it does suck. Your computer has audio crackling. Don't know what's the problem with it. I always say that like it sounds like my microphone has like crackles on it, like just, you know, like occasionally when I'm talking it just like crackles, but other people like always say that they don't hear it. Oh shit, I can do that Steven now. And see, I can't just select that screen again. I need to like redo the level and get there if I wanted. I don't know, it seems like maybe my headphones like fabricate crackles where there aren't as well. Like sometimes in like another person's video, I'll hear a crackle that like maybe, I don't know, maybe like wasn't really there, like it wasn't, like they wouldn't, you know, hear it in their headphones. I don't know, it's weird. Computers and machines are just shitty and like in general. Can I have that? Thank you. These little spiky things also, they're called cuckoos, and it's you know, it's like a not so subtle reference to Crackle from Kirby, because they're little like spiky, crackle looking things. Very tripe. That sort of, you know, that's Edmund's thing. It's pretty, it's tripe. You know, Meat Boy had plenty of like, oh my god, had plenty of fucking tripe references to like, you know, like Ninja Gaiden, like NES games and shit. Don't think that he's grown out of that by the time of this game. It's still like that. There's still a lot of retro in this game, you know, with the characters and everything. It's still very like Nintendo bro, like coded. Like, oh my god, video games, you know, like shit like that. They still have a lot of that in this. Hello, Frost. Is that what these are called? Because it's a frog host. It's called Frost. I think it is. And there's a little frog on the ground. Look at that. It's like Spelunky. In fact, that's probably inspired by Spelunky, these little fucking jumping beans. Because Edmund loves Spelunky. Because of course he does. Of course he likes the fucking extremely unfair, like dog shit little video game. It's retro. Who doesn't love retro? Or I'm very glad that Hideo Kojima now like there is like now ultra like solid like reason for people to not like him finally, which is, you know, that he has like a little fucking like AI tech company or whatever now, which I said it to Puko and he said like, well, nothing of worth was lost, and you know he's true on that. But I'm glad that like people that, you know, sucked him off before because of his genius ideas now have like less reason to do so, because it's very, very clear that he's a penis. I was thinking of, you know, the Jesus Christ, I was thinking of the what is his fucking name? The Derek Yu tweet they did of like, wow, like the thing that Kojima said really resonated with me about games like, what was it, the pre-digested games, like games that like just let you win, so they're pre-digested. Wonder what he like thinks of Kojima now. Probably doesn't fucking care. But I'm just glad that like there is like a little bit less like credibility to that extremely fucking pretentious and obnoxious human being to exist. I don't think that makes sense of like how I started that sentence, but I'll go with it. I remember Grayford really hating this. Grayford really hated this room for some reason. For some reason, his and this Nigh streams really sort of like stick with me. Like, I don't like super love those streams. Like, I don't remember really what happened in them. It's just like, I guess I like this game. It's just like it sticks in my mind when he like played this and stuff. And I remember he really hated Golgotha, and he really hated that room that I just did there. I don't remember what like he was trying to do in it. Was he just not able to get the tumor? I don't remember. He hated the like the AI of like the frogs and shit. Yeah? It's also impressive for how short these song loops are. How they don't really like feel like, I mean, I'm certain given enough time they would feel repetitive, but right now they don't feel repetitive to me. Like, even though it's like fucking 2 minutes long and it's like probably looped over like 15 times, I'm not sick of it yet. It sounds good. Blech. Yesterday's stream was so fun, by the way. I'm glad that people like fucked with the concept. I thought it was a funny concept. Oh, cool. I thought it was a funny concept. And I'm glad that like people gave it like the light of day and like participated. It was oh my god, it was very funny, very very silly. I like that one a lot. That one goes on like that one like will go in the Mind Palace as like a sweet stream, I think. Can I just... okay. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Huh? Oh... Wait, no, that still doesn't make any sense. Did they make this just barely so you can't do this? It kinda looks like you can. Huh. Maybe like... Nah, fast falling wouldn't help. How did I do that? Interesting. Jump? No. It really is very... It's sort of like... It's sort of... This came first, right? But it sort of feels like Madeline's hair. You know, the way that it like swooshes around in Celeste. And it's kind of cool. Oh, okay. You know, the way that Ash, when he's like in a really long fall, you can see his little blobby body like stick out. Like it's sort of, you know... It like follows every principle of animation. And it just like goes really long because it's like a squishy little thing, you know, being like outstretched by gravity. It's good, fun, feels good. Also, it, like there's good game feel here at play. Fucking playing Mario 3 up in this with like, you know, not auto scrollers but like waiting for shit. You didn't get to watch. You were playing games with your gay friends. That's okay. I mean, the VOD is there, just like, you can just kind of like skip around. I just yesterday I've had like the fucking epiphany that like, I can like put a limiter on Puku. Like I can start doing like audio capture for like, you know, like the thing that I'm doing and then me and then Puku. And I can just like put like 500 fucking like instances of limiting on his voice. And compress his voice so that he always sounds at the same volume, like no matter at what volume he like speaks in. And like I can just like fix it for him what he refuses to do, which is turn on like Discord attenuation or whatever, because it makes him loud. It makes him, what is it, like it impedes his like regular. It's really stupid. It's like he says like the way that when you're talking to a person like in a room, you know, you like raise your voice and like lower your voice like on the fly. That's not present. Oh god. That's not present if you know, have like Discord like compression or whatever turned on. It's something really fucking brain dead that he says that I can barely even begin to describe, but essentially it just means that like he sounds inconsistent anytime that like he's on the mic. And like he refuses to turn it off, and he refuses to like regulate his voice when I tell him to, so that like he at least sounds like on par with my voice when he stream. I can like fix that for him and just like enforce like audio, like mechanical compressing into his voice. What the fuck? And fix all problems in my life like in that way. It's good. I like it. Cool. It is kind of annoying that I have to, you know, turn on like, or I have to use like audio capture, you know, for me or the game that I would be playing, and then, you know, if I have like Winamp or whatever, I would have to do that too. What is this? I don't understand that thing there. I would have, you know, turn on. I would have like, I couldn't just use the desktop audio, because the way that I do it is just, you know, the desktop audio like captures everything, including Puku, and I just like balance around that. But wait, what the fuck? What is the point of this big block in this room besides the tumor? I don't quite get it. Stupid, I will say that. But yeah, I had this sort of like eureka moment yesterday where I was like, oh yeah, I can just like do that straight up. It's good, like that. It's not even like there's other like Puku streams like planned or anything. There's actually, I can think of one. I guess I can think of one. It's the Flash games, but besides that, I can think of any. And also, it's really fucking hard to get him to like stream. So, Little things, big block. Wow, those frogs are really annoying, actually. It's pretty shit. In Meat Boy, whenever they did enemies that are, you know... Whenever they did enemies of any way, like, you know, Meat Boy is mostly like buzzsaws and hazards. But when they had shit like the Meat Boy clones and, you know, like... The, I don't know, like the weird... Can I just... Oh, good. Like the weird, you know, Meat Boy clones and the weird, like, flying, like, mouth things, the oobs or whatever. That was really annoying. And this game, and this Nigh, it has a lot more, like, actual, you know, moving enemies in it than that one. You know, like these little frogs and the slags and shit. And these frogs are pretty fucking sufferable. And I can only imagine the, like, the birds in the Wall of Sorrow are also pretty annoying. Look forward to, well, I don't look forward to all that. Okay, I did it, I guess. Just, am I good? Uh-huh, weird and pointless. Now I can just leave. You're down to stream anytime. We still have, for you specifically, Cactus, I have Pit People, and that's it. I guess, like, if I ever play Kirby Superstar Ultra in, like, 6 years, we could do that too. But again, that would be in 6 years. Oh. Is that something? No. Venus? I never realized the sun in this level. Is that always in this level? I think it is. Like, you see how the sun is in the sky? In Gloom, which is, you know, the Dark World version of this world, it's the moon instead. It's like, it's, you know, like a big purple moon, which is pretty cool. Does that ever go back up? I don't think so. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool, like, dichotomy. The Gloom is kind of like the coolest looking area in this game to me, because it's like purple and scary. And like, I actually was like wondering if it was maybe like in the Dark World in they call it the future in this game, whatever. In the Dark World, maybe there's like bones everywhere, like in every area in this game, but specifically in Gloom, like the walls and like the rocks are all littered with bones, and it looks really cool. Like I was studying that background like yesterday for the little End This Nigh fan art. It wasn't fan art, I just like, you know, it was that little thing that I drew in the thumbnail. I just gave that a background, and that background was the Gloom. And it made me sort of appreciate how cool the backgrounds in this game look. They're very simple, but cool. What the fuck is this? I don't quite understand. Okay, there we go. Is that... Can I have it? Thank you. Very nice. Yeah, the backgrounds, they're very simple, but like they look cool and like striking. Oh, I won. Cool. Hey, dude. That there is water. Your charred skin looks a bit chapped. Maybe you should take a dip. You dip. Gotcha. Anyway, if you wanna dive, okay. Yeah. What's left of that foot? Wow. You'd actually have to like touch them. Oh. Alright. It's funny, I guess, like the way... I guess not really. I was gonna say the way that they explain why Ash is, you know, like pure black is because he's charred. But, wait, what? Huh. Is that how the fucking water controls in this work? And there's the fastfall. They're teaching me about it. Fucking weird. I guess it's just Mario swimming controls. I guess that makes sense. For some reason I thought swimming was like different in this game. What was I fucking saying? Mario? No, it wasn't about Mario. Oh yeah. You know, Ash's like skin is like burnt because, you know, it's the fucking end of the world. He was like blown up by a nuke. But it's actually in this game, you know, everything is silhouettes. That's just the visual style. Everything is like black. But I guess, like, you know, canonically, if like you saw, I guess in Mugenics you see Ash, you know, it's supposed like in Mugenics you see this world under like a non-silhouette lens, and Ash still looks like a little like black blob. So yeah, he does just look like that. If they made him, you know, look like flesh in Mugenics, that would just be weird. That wouldn't even That wouldn't even look like Ash anymore. That would just be horrifying and bad. What is this now? What could this be? I think that... What? Give me one moment. Ah, this song is peaceful. It's peaceful, isn't it? Where did V-Love go? Why are you a baby? Why are you like, don't see someone for like a second and you're like, they're gone? Urgh. This level is a wretched mega tumor. It's not this one, is it? This one seemed pretty easy. It's just like my mom was disassembling a thing like what's it called? It's like a stupid, like a clothes drawer, like just an old shitty drawer that like was part of this house, but like we didn't have like a use for it, and it was just occupying space, and I think she was just like scooping up the like bits of it, and it was causing noise, which bothers me somewhat. So yeah. What the fuck? Do I really... Good. I don't particularly like super care about the dialogue of whatever that little thing up there is, but I guess I'll humor that for like 5 more seconds. And right now is 5 p.m. I'm thinking about how like I want to go about the what is it called? You know, playing this and then playing Gravity Circuit. What? Can I just... Jesus Christ. Thinking about how like I want to do it, I think that like when it's either when it's like 6 p.m. or when I get to... What's after... Actually, after the overflow, it's the split, right? That's like when the game splits. So maybe I'll stop playing there, because again I want to Vinny today. I want to like play 2 games at once, because I really wanted to play both these games on the same day. So Jesus Christ. So like yeah, that's how I intend on doing it. My aunt is like screaming at something in the backyard, which is really cool. Big fan of that. I can see why this is one of... Oh, good, finally. Why this is one of Puko's favorites. This song is good. Oh, I mean, I already knew that, but it's really good. Come on, Ash, okay. Alright. This little thing says something stupid, I think. Oh, a cool guy. I wishing I could roll down there in the mire with you. Mire? But I'm just too cute and innocent to descend. So is just hanging here till I die, I guess. Okay. Mire. Mire? Was that really the word that they used there? That's a real word, but I don't think it applies to the overflow, really. Strange. I also sort of... Oh, look at that. There's the fishers. I always sort of figured that... Oh my god, fisher. Now I get it. I always sort of figured that, you know, the overflow is the inspiration for the... What is it called? Storm drain? What is it called? Wait, is it called overflow in Isaac as well? No, it fucking is not. What is it called? What is it called? I really can't remember now. Maybe it is just called overflow in that as well. But yeah, you know, this area, I feel like, is probably what inspired the anti-birth guys to do that. They even have fishers in that level as like enemies. These are some of the best enemies in the game. It's just like a little fish wearing a skull on its head, and it's very stupid and cute, and it jumps around and it makes little bone sounds, I think. Does it? Yeah, it does. Very cute, very nice. Ew, it is gross. Don't get me wrong on that. It is disgusting. I really like how big its eyes are, or you know, the skull's eyes are. It you know, it's somewhat like somewhat looks like the skull that I draw and shit. Oh, that was just a tumor there, like just lying there. Shit. Oh, I wasn't supposed to do that, was I? Okay. For some reason, this also the name of this area, like overflow. I like it. I don't know. It's like it's. They could have called it just like the flood or something, but they called it not that. It's cool. It's a very bright level too. Like look at the bright like sky. I guess like in a way it does kind of help that like the world seems, you know, it's dilapidated. Everything human is like gone, but nature looks to be thriving like a fair amount. Like you know, like again the skies are blue and you know like. It doesn't look like the future. It doesn't, you know, look like the future or the Nevermore. So things aren't like too bad yet, but they get worse. It does. This game it really like nails the little like the just aesthetic of like the world is fucked. Like you really get a feeling for like how alone Ash is like supposed to be, because all these things that are, you know, still alive. They're just mutant like animal things, and you know all the like NPCs that you talk to, either they're not real. I'm pretty sure you know all of the Edmund reference ones are just not real, and the other, you know, the descenders and the ascenders are essentially just like, you know, these skeletons, they're dead and stuff. Like they're all ghosts or, you know, like apparitions or zombies or something. Ash is kind of like the only human or, you know, human thing that's like still sort of alive that you could like know of. That water's polluted. At first it tickles a bit, then it's like a then it's like a nice chemical peel. Can't remember what happens after that. Okay, it's like poison water kills. Why can't Ash play with the fishies? Oh god. Oh. Oh right, fast fall. I forgot. God damn it. Oh. That's kind of neat that the water level like teaches you about the fast falling, like for the rest of the game. Kind of. What is? What the fuck is this? What? What's the point of that? Is that something? Probably not. Weird. Strange. I don't get it. I don't know, I did it like that. Oh, fuck. Okay. Here, do it like this. Be smart. Oh. Stop hanging on that, idiot. You dumb. Dumb bitch. Oh my god. Come on, little tumor. Like, you gotta meet me halfway there. Got 72 of them? Sweet. I also like it's again the Grapefruit series of this game was like it's very memorable like to me for some reason, and I remember that he was like doing like a trip or some shit, like he was not like, you know, in his like home turf, and that was like around when like he had the annoying like dogs that would make like noise in his streams or whatever. They were like driving him insane. It's like in his Hilux 2 streams or like Hilux 1, I don't know. One of his Hilux streams was when the annoying dogs were like pestering him and making him like miserable because he was like living in like someone's house that had the dogs, and like they didn't, you know, they were like very shitty spoiled dogs who like just did whatever. And he got really mad on stream at that, and it's kind of humorous. Playing Gravity Circuit, the movement is fun. It is fun. There's like a run button and everything. It's not like again, it's better than Mega Man X, and even Mega Man X wasn't bad. It's just weird and old. Again, I don't have a better descriptor for it. Also, I found the fucking Destructoid article about Stretch Panic, and he called it like the weakest of Treasure's experiments or something. And I didn't read it because I knew that it was gonna like piss me off to like read a fucking video game article about a game that I like. So I didn't do it, but I did like hear of its existence. Let me just like do my thing. Easy room, piece of cake. Easiest room I've ever seen in my life. Alright, 10 more of overflow. Okay, it's not done yet actually, never mind. Just forget about it. We clear, we're good, we're doing alright? Is this the... Oh my god. I really don't know the extent of like the noise suppression like capabilities of like my microphone, so I just kind of like precautiously, like if there is, you know, like talking in like the kitchen over, I just like by default like mute myself if it seems like it would be loud enough to pick up. And in this case it seemed that way, but maybe it isn't. I don't know. Could you hear any talking? It just sort of like really pisses me off, you know. I don't know. I guess it's because I've said this before, but it's because of like the stereotype of like, you know, like the wait, can I go up here or some shit? Like the stereotype of, you know, like you hear the mic of like oh my god, it's this thing. This is the cock one. You like hear the microphone of like a Latino person, and there's like fucking like dogs and like their family talking in the background. Is just like the worst thing you've ever heard in your life. It's like that, you know, stereotype. It rings in my head like at all times when I'm streaming. So like I do my like fucking my gosh darn bestest to have it not happen. But it kind of really doesn't matter much. It's just like one of the many ways that I overly like overcompensate in my streams. I don't know. Easy. Oh wait a second. Oh fuck. Never mind. I sort of realized that my words. I felt the taste of my words like soon after. Like even before the death happened, I was like, wait a second. Yeah, this is pretty annoying. Not gonna lie, that's pretty insufferable. Good. They die. Okay. Cool. The fishers also, they look weird in Isaac. Here they look very, very cute. It's adorable. I didn't get the joke of like fish before though. I thought, I don't know, fishers is a weird word. A lot of the enemies in this game are just named after like vaguely sort of like nasty or like sad things. So you know, fisher, I think it just means like a crack, right? Or like you know, something broken. That, you know, that makes sense. Like I don't know what the fuck slag means. Maybe it's, you know, some of these names maybe don't really mean anything. But like I like the Agon. That's like, I don't remember all the names of these enemies, but I was looking at like the Agon yesterday because of the drawing, the little Endless Night drawing. And there is the Agons and there's the Agonias, which is funny. It's like, you know, both are like vaguely sound like agony, like some kind of, I don't know if it's an archaic word for agony or if it just sounds like it. Maybe it just sounds like it. It's humorous. I really hate this room. Really do. Look at it. Look at that. Slag is molten rock. Strange. It weirds me out so much that like the Mugenics version of this like universe, like the Mugenics version of, you know, Endless Nigh is so focused on like demons and shit. Because like, again, you know, this game has the Descenders and the Ascenders or whatever that's like supernatural, but there is no demons in this fucking game. Like in the you know, Golgotha, there's the Golgotha and there's like some like demonic looking creatures in that level, but all the like the heralds and the heraldesses in Mugenics, like what the fuck is any of that? Like, were they just bored? They were just like, oh, this isn't like, there's not enough material for like enemies here, let's make some generic fucking demons and shit. And it's so boring. Like, I love this little universe that like this game sets up, that's just kind of like, again, desolate, full of mutants, and like, again, abandoned, in that it's not like Ash is the last like living thing, because there's like demons roaming the fucking streets. It's stupid. And even like the weird like husks in Eugenics in the end fuel against like the spirit of this game, because again, it's like every human remain in this game, like the piles of bones, you know, like, and shit, they're all dead. None of the enemies in this game really resemble like a person. Like, they're all, again, beasts and shit. Having enemies in Eugenics that are just mutated humans is lame and boring and stupid. And that game sucks and it's shit. And it really is just so sad that like it's like popular, isn't it? Because like that means that Edmund is gonna be like working on it for 500 more years instead of moving on to like a new, like cooler game. That's sad. That's just how it goes. Wow, it's like it's fucked that he's like rewarded. Like, what the fuck? It's yeah, it's unfortunate that he's like rewarded for such a, oh god, for such a lazy shit game. So how do I get that that tumor? I can't. Yeah. What the fuck? Is that something? That right there? No. Huh. I don't think you can just jump to that. That sounds, you know, like cheating. Maybe in the middle? I don't know. I don't care. I don't care about that tumor that much, really. I'm just gonna focus on finishing the overflow before that I like get too angry at the like noise like happening around me. A British pejorative. Slag? That does sound very British. British. Anything here? No? Oh, something. The secrets in this game, they're very you just gotta like know that they're there. Like you just gotta like touch some invisible like trigger, and I don't know if I like it that much. Ow. I don't think I've found even like a singular cartridge yet, right? I don't think. Do you have any like default, like by default unlocked cartridges in this game? Cause wait, what? Oh wait, is that? Maybe it was like from that. You know, when you get like characters in this, you can actually play little extra levels and shit. It's like Meat Boy warp zones or whatever, but it's like you do it from your home. And I will say I find it cute, the idea that, you know, Ash is like a gamer. Like I find the cartridges cute in the sense that, you know, it's like Ash plays games, and you know, this is like a video game. It's like a video game where you play as a gamer. I find that very cute that like in the middle of your, again, like adventure to like explore the world and build a friend, you can just go back home and like play video games for a little bit. I find it cool in a sort of diegetic, like, you know, like lore way that you can play little shitty cartridges. But the actual cartridges, you know, they're Meat Boy warp zones. They have extra lives. You have like limited extra like lives and tries, and it's like shit. It's dog shit. So even though I find the idea cute and cool, I'm never touching those. They're shit. It's also, you know, at the very start of the game, Ash says like, "This is my favorite game. It's called The End is Nigh." You know, that's a very surreal sort of like, for the lack of a better word, video gamey thing that Ash plays a game, and it's like a game that's just about him. Like he's just playing the game that is his video game. You know, he's playing The End is Nigh, the game that you, the player, are playing, but in a little Atari fucking rendition. That really feels sort of oh shit. That feels like the kind of like Ouroboros that you know, Edmund games sort of like have. You know, like in Isaac, every little like playable character is, you know, Isaac wearing like some kind of costume, and in Time Fuck, every fucking character is Steven, and Steven like talks to himself and everything. I had seen this like in a video. It's like I never even really like thought about this that much. Edmund's games, they have this sort of like recursive kind of like theme to them, of like just many of like your own self, like, you know, like again in Time Fuck is sort of like the most extreme of this, where like just every character is the same guy. It's Steven. To an extent, you know, Ash playing like a cartridge that is a game just about himself feels like that same kind of weird, like infinite loop like Ouroboros thing of you know, like repeat, like a repeating individual or whatever. It's neat. It's kind of cool. When Edmund isn't just like with his finger up his asshole and like just like picking his nose and like just doing whatever the fuck like Mugenics, he can like cook up some like kind of cool little concepts here and there. Oh dear lord. These are the Gaspers, right? Or are they? There's like a thing in Mugenics that's supposed to be like an enemy from this that's like a, you know, coughing kind of thing, like coughing from Pokemon, like the thing that spits like gas and shit. Except, you know, it looks fucking nothing like in this game because it's Mugenics and it looks like shit. Like in that game, it actually looks more like a coffin. What the fuck is this? Like in that game, it actually looks more like a coffin because it's like blue and like disgusting looking. Here, you know, here it actually has the here it just has this silhouetted look, which is, you know, what all this shit like should look like, really. Pretty disgusting. The one in Mugenics, that is. Pretty shit. It must be the Gasper, because like it's the fart enemy. Gravity Circuit rocks. I played the first level of it when I was testing it, but I guess we'll see. I guess we'll look at it in what? In a bit. In a moment. We'll look at it. Yeah, man. Wait, so they don't hurt you? Or they do hurt you? I'm confused. I was trying to... Okay. Yeah. It's a classic, like, spikes hurt you from the side video game thing. It's pretty stupid, isn't it? That sound when you're like being disintegrated by the, you know, poison and shit. It's so weird. I don't really know what it's supposed to like indicate. Like I guess it's Ash like wheezing, like he's going like hur, hur, hur. It doesn't really sound like particularly sound like anything. It's just kind of like a weird like impact sound. Like, you know, the damage sound goes like pff, 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 and then there's like some kind of weird like wheeze alongside it. It's weird. It's also just so fucking funny that in Mugenics they like the intro to the end is just like the intro to this game. It's Ash going like, I'm gonna play one of my favorite games. It's called The End is Nigh. They like didn't re-record it. They just got the same fucking recording of Rich Evans saying that and like shittily animated it, you know, in the Mugenic style. And like that's just it. That's the fucking opening to the End is Nigh level. And no, it's like, I guess like it's supposed to, you know, make you like soy pog if you know this game. But like if you don't know that game, it's like I really like seeing people get fucking confused by that and not really know what it is because because nobody, or you know, not nobody, but a lot of people don't know End is Nigh. It's kind of funny. It's really lazy, it's like all that I'm trying to say. I think they credit Rich Evans in the credits of the game. I don't know if he's a Meow or something, but he didn't really, you know, reprise his role as Ash. It's just they use the same recording of him. Do they have to like ask for permission? I don't know. Is that, I don't know how it like works with like the recording of like a person's voice. I wouldn't like, you know, bet on it, especially because, you know, Edmund doesn't plan on fucking doing anything for like years to come. But I would like if Ouroboros was like the project they went like back to, you know, after they're done with Mugenics, I guess. Because that game seemed interesting. It seemed to have a neat kind of idea to it. Oh, lord. Yeah? Yeah, penis. Maybe I don't go for that tumor. What are you thinking? Also, this is, you know, perhaps a bit mean to say, but if I was Edmund, I wouldn't linger on one game for too long. I know he's just like 45 or some shit. He's, you know, not like on death's door, but I wouldn't like spend 10 years of my life on like 2 games like that. You know, like he's already spent like 10 years on fucking Isaac Rebirth. Not really doing anything like much to begin with, mind you. But you know, Isaac Rebirth, it really ended with repentance. Like, it just ended with repentance. And even now it's, you know, not over because they're doing the online or whatever. But if I was him, I wouldn't, you know, just linger on like Mugenics like forever. Assuming that, you know, he wants to like even make more varied games with what like time of his life is left. I wouldn't like spend super long with each. Like, it seems like he's so like fucking in on like this like ego like trip of being like, oh yeah, this like awesome game that I made. Every idea in it is like brilliant. I'm like a genius. Like, everyone like loves all these ideas of mine. And you know, he's just gonna be like riding the fucking like Mugenics hype for a while. But like when he like fucking does like the next game, like whatever he fucking makes next, like if he does like Hitler's Must Die, he'll be like riding the fucking hype of it for like 10 more years. Will he really do that? Because like what I'm saying is that he's gonna die before he's made like 2 games. Like, if he just keeps like spending so long hyping up and like doing shit for one singular game, he's gonna make 2 games and then die because he's old. He's an old man. That's like the thing that Team Cherry was talking about, how like the only thing like stopping their creative output is like death itself. Is like you know, they spent like 7 years on Silksong or whatever, which they didn't have to do that, mind you. I don't know why they did that, but they were saying in the interview like, oh yeah, like the only thing that can like stop us from like doing like various game ideas is like if we literally die. Which is, and I'm certain they say it like in a sort of tongue-in-cheek way, but it's kind of true. Everyone dies, and if you really want to like, you know, do a lot of games, TikTok. What a fantastic room! It's a great room, good room, like that room. Yeah, can. Fantastic. There is that cool waiting for things. Yeah. What if they made Rich Evans Animal Crossing speak for the Ash NPC? I feel like probably not. I guess like I would. No, I think not. I will have to like look at it. It probably just like reuses Tracy's or some shit. Because I remember looking at the files, like I saw the little Animal Crossing like speech for Steven and such. And I think I didn't see one for Ash that I can remember. So I don't think they did that. Is this like a consistent pattern? It is. Okay. It's just a really weird but consistent pattern. Okay. Yes, penis? I don't know. Rich Evans has 2 Meow sets in the game? Why? I don't understand what's the point of having like 2 sets for like 1 person. Oh. Didn't they do, don't they do something like 1 set is like, you know, real sounding meows and the other set is like just the person's like regular voice, like regular speaking voice? Because they literally did that. They literally said to like the people doing the, you know, like cameos to like just do their own voice. Like, don't try to sound like a cat, just do your own voice to be recognizable, which is really stupid. At least like be in the fucking spirit of the thing and like just have actual cat sounds. It's so obnoxious. There's like mods that even remove it, like the cats that just speak. Like there's that one that says like nice little bow on top or whatever the fuck, and it's super obnoxious. Yeah, stupid. Just one of the many ways that the like stupid little like promo stunts from Eugenics are like fucking obnoxious. What an awful, like, again, it's like, as a game, you know, it's pretty bad, but like it's just the attitude around everything about Mugenics is like infuriating. It's like fucking like blood boiling. Okay. 19. Alright, this looks... Oh my god, it's sound shapes. It's fucking sound shapes. The ominous fucking Gasper, like, coming in. Wait, really? Oh. Huh. When you're dead, you envy the pain. The ironing feel. Is Edmund brain dead? What is ironing? The ironing feel. What the fuck is that? The ironing feel. I feel like I read this, like, I read some of the dialogue in this game, like, recently. Like, there's the video of all the dialogue, and I don't remember that being, like, living. The living feel. God, that's like an I and a V. It just looks like a fucking N. Ironing. The living feel and will long. This is also just a terrible sentence. The living feel and will long to experience again. The living feel, huh? Even the most horrible memory for an eternity. Pro tip, don't die. I died and look at me now. Okay. Was this just a really shitty, like, run-on sentence? When you are dead, you envy the pain. The living feel and will long to experience it again. Like, you envy the living feel? You envy the pain, the living feel, and will long to experience it again. Even the that's awful. That's dog shit fucking writing. Good job. That sucks and was actually, like, painful to, like, try and parse. Good job, Edmund. Oh shit, there's still a 20. I thought that it ended on 20, but no. It's not how that works. Fucking stupid. In a way, I was thinking about this earlier, how, like, I really wish that I didn't give a shit about Edmund's games, because Edmund is such a fucking cunt of a person. But in a way, like, you know, my cope for it is that at least, even if it means that I have to, like, have all this fucking, like, terminally online, like, knowledge of, you know, like, Edmund's games and, like, shit he's been up to, at least, like, I know not to, like, suck him off. Like, I know to sort of, like, question his, vision for, like, his things that he does. Whereas, you know, like, most people just, again, suck off, Super Meat Boy and, like, his games overall. Because they don't know any better, of course. So, like, it's a burden that I bear. But, you know, it serves a purpose, I guess. No, I can't do that. The font is just fucked. Yeah. Some people sent them meows that sounded too cat-like, and those people got 2 sets because they had to redo it. That's so stupid. Germa has you know, he's like his main. I guess there's not really a main meow set, but like Germa's meow set was like really like trying to be accurate. Like it was very just cat-like. I don't know if he has like multiple because you know they were like, oh, don't do that. Wait, do you have to do those two? This is the Hollows, right? It's it sucks. It's awful. The Hollows is like a really boring area in this game. Last night I had a dream. Oh yeah, it was someone telling me you can access the map via the pause menu. What does it mean? Yeah, really funny, Edmund. That joke like wouldn't even be really that funny if he was like in Super Meat Boy, if he was like in a fucking like 2010, even in a 2005 game. It would not be funny ever. Good job. This is the oh no, this is not the hidey hole guy. Hey, get out of here. Found that game first. It's rightfully mine, so back off, ugly. Seriously though, back the fuck off. I hid that game cartridge ages ago, and I ain't letting no descender touch it. You're damn lucky I ain't got no soul. Man, I'm glad I built this false wall. Really keeps out the riffraff. Hey, I said get lost, Stinky. That dialogue I kinda like. Oh. Wait, what? Is this just a cartridge? Oh. Huh. Why do I feel like Grapefruit didn't fucking find this? Ow. They got me. They really got me. Toby Fox wish he had writing like this. I mean, he does. That's kind of the problem. Yeah. Never for any time that like someone says like that Toby Fox is like a writing genius, I should just like show them the fucking like the Among Us reference in Chapter 4 Delta Room. Oh, I keep the cartridge, I think. Cool, I guess. Neat. That's like, that to me is like the biggest like proof that like Toby Fox writing is like not worth anything. Oh shit, it's the Wall of Sorrow. I like this music. So then it's like Wall of Sorrow, and I think the Machine, right? And then SS Exodus, and down is the Hollows, then Golgotha, and then something, I don't know. Let's just look at the card and I'll stop playing and I'll play Gravity Circuit in a moment. This may be a mountain out of a molehill. Toby Fox's writing being dog shit? I mean, it's not like... Oh, it's not really like... I feel like it's not like an unknown fact that his writing is shitty, but like people really suck him off, and I feel like they sort of ignore something like that. Go, hunger, 300, must be blood, must be fresh, feed me. It's a really like, it's like an extra disheveled looking Steven. Gross. Check this out. Ew. River City Rancid. The bare minimum. Beat the game. Beat the game without continuing. Does that even mean? These also look like shit. I mean, not that. That's actually very nice pixel art. I like those. This though looks like fucking dog shit. I really like the... Like in Super Meat Boy, you know, the little like the retro warp zones. They don't look great, but they look okay. In this game though, like just look at like Ash himself. I forget his name. Like look at Ash and like the fucking like CRT effect and the fisheye. Like what is this? This looks like fucking ass. It's awful. And also it just feels unsatisfying to control Ash this way to me. Like, Puku was saying that he feels like it's satisfying controlling a pixel art Meat Boy in Super Meat Boy. It's really unsatisfying to control Ash in the pixel mode. Because, like, you don't get his little fun, like, ragdoll goopy physics in this version. And, it's, I don't know, it's just boring. Also, these cartridges suck, but you do get little coins. You do get little fun Sonic rings to collect, which is kind of cool. Not that I, wish that this game had collectibles in normal gameplay, but it's just kind of cute. I don't give a shit though. Bye. These suck. These are the worst thing in the game, and I'm not playing them. How do I get up there? How do I get to the mother? Shut up. Huh. Is that a fake wall? What the fuck? Huh. I thought you can also just come back home and like put on pieces of your friend on this rack. It's just like, I don't know. I find it cute when like in a, just like in a very gameplay heavy game, there's like a menial sort of like little just like cute or like fun thing you can do. Like there's no point to, like just hanging out in Ash's house really. But I think it's cute that you can come to Ash's house and just like kind of hang out and sit here and like play the video game. And the video game has gameplay, but I like to think that it's just like you come back here like occasionally and like give Ash some like enrichment and then you leave because I'm not gonna fucking play the cartridges. That's an actual host right there. But yeah, next time we'll do probably the Wall of Sorrow. I don't want to do the Hollows, but let's see, it's 541. The spikes are soft and shutty. Yeah, I think I'll like in like half an hour. Nah, in like I don't know, 20 minutes. In like very very shortly, I'll come back with Gravity Circuit. 2 hour stream, it's pretty short. I also I want to listen to this stream to like see if the audio is like good in it, so that I can accordingly, what's it called, balance it for like next time and things. Because I wasn't too sure this one, like on the way that I set this up, I wasn't too sure if like the audio would sound good. So I'm about to find out. So yeah, goodbye, and see you in like 15 minutes. Or if or if you don't like come with me, then goodbye, and like see you another day. I don't know. Bye.